I hope you joined those ladies at the track this past weekend. They weren't there alone when they went back to the track. Hi everyone, I'm John Pavlak. Welcome to our special Back to the Track edition of Eye on Harness Racing. It's hard to know where to begin. The crowds at the 21 harness tracks that took part in the inaugural Back to the Track promotion offered added attractions and attracted increased crowds and betting. And although the numbers aren't yet in, I think it's safe to say that plenty of people had plenty of fun rediscovering the night at the harness races. One of those having fun was Ken Isle of Schenectady, New York, who got to ride in Saratoga Raceway's starting gate. He took along our Eye on Harness Racing camera, and we thus got to go along with it.
What we're doing is we're watching the tote board for time to go pick the horses up. That time has come. I'm going to turn the lights on so we can go get them. Okay, Jeffrey.
This is really cool.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now they'll all start to feed in. We're going to gradually increase our speed until the word go. Go! And looks like we've had a good start.
Absolutely the best experience I think I've had in a while. I've never done the starting car ride, and gives a different perspective of harness racing that I liked seeing. Sure I can.
Saratoga drivers Frank Coppola Jr. and Billy Dobson were enjoying things as much as the fans were.
This turned out better than I expected. Actually, there's more people out here. It's a beautiful night. I was happy to see people are more interested in meeting the driver than I expected to have happen. This was great. They should do it more often.
I think the promotion is great for the business, you know. This thing that they've got with Nationwide going with Back to the Track is excellent. It's great. The fans will love it. We love it, you know, coming up here, signing autographs, stuff like that. It makes it fun.
One of the Back to the Track features was a $1 National Pick 4. There are some pretty good handicappers out there because after it began with a $33 winner at the Meadowlands, there were still a bunch of live tickets going into the final leg at Balmoral Park. And when Mac Hill came home at 8-5, it made 26 people winners of $1,846.60 each. Not bad for a $1 wager. Perhaps the many handicapping seminars at tracks around the nation this past Saturday provided some winners who found it profitable to be back at the track. The U.S. Trotting Association's handicapping data partner may have also played a part. They offered free pass performances and their fast sheet selections to everyone this past Saturday. This week's Trackmaster Speed List is topped by Triumphant Caviar's triumphant 104 speed rating in an open trot at Mohawk Racetrack. A Crown for Lindy posted a 100 speed rating, noteworthy because it came around 4 turns at Saratoga. On the pacing side, the winner of this past Sunday's Confederation Cup, Eric Cash Hanover, put up a 103 in going heats at Flamborough Downs and edged Western Trademark and Presidential Order. Speed ratings accepted as official by the U.S. Trotting Association are available exclusively from Trackmaster and are a key factor in anyone's handicapping efforts. Continuing our look at Back to the Track weekend, our cameras were at my old hometown track, Northfield Park, where they did their usual great job of getting the fans out. Kurt Sugg and Dan Charlina were there meeting fans and signing autographs. There was also an Aaron Merriman sighting, we're told. He warmed up for his return to the races by greeting and signing too. Northfield's Dave Bianconi was one of Cleveland's most popular persons because he was the man giving away the prizes. And one young couple were perfect examples of the typical Back to the Track fans who turned out for the excitement of live harness racing.
It's been fun.
Yeah, have you picked any winners?
Yes. No, yes, sort of. I picked one to place in the last race.
Okay. And how about you? Have you been enjoying the races?
Absolutely.
And now, do you come to the track often?
Not frequently, no, but today I'm a virgin. Today is my first time at the track, so.
And what do you think?
I love it. It's been a lot of fun.
Good. And would you be willing to come back?
Yes, absolutely.
Ken Cal, radio play-by-play voice of the Detroit Red Wings, and I went back to the track at Hazel Park Raceway.
Detroit Red Wings hockey broadcaster Ken Cal joined a big crowd at Detroit's Hazel Park Raceway, which went all out to welcome fans back to the track. Eric Carlson, who recently added his name to the racing record books with a 10-win day at Hazel, was among the drivers signing autographs for fans. And in what was undoubtedly the most unique promotion this past weekend, Hazel Park staged a 5K run using its starting gate. The race benefited the Shriners Hospitals, a charity that has become associated with Hazel Park in what is a great association for the entire Motor City community.
Hot dog for you, Hazel Park Raceway.
Everyone at Hazel Park got into the spirit, including Dan Wild Thing McNamara, Hazel's food and beverage director, who fed the crowd's excitement by feeding them free hot dogs. We have no hot dogs for our contest winner this past week, who was asked to answer what we thought was a pretty tricky question. We asked who was the horse that provided driver Ron Pierce with his first mount in the Hambletonian. The horse was Can't Be Jimmy, who finished fourth in his elimination and ninth in the final in 1991's Hambletonian, long before Pierce went on to win 3 of the Trotting Classics. Our congratulations and a USTA Hambletonian t-shirt go out to Dan Harrigan of Hugo, Minnesota, whose name we drew from among the winning entries. That brings our special edition of Eye on Harness Racing to a close. If you have any questions or comments regarding our shows, please send them via email to eye@ustrotting.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week with another edition of Eye on Harness Racing.